And we are officially live. All
Alrighty.
right.
How's it going, everyone?
Got a special guest today. So yeah, welcome him. And
Hey,
if
how's
you
it going,
like
you
it,
guys?
maybe
Huh?
all of us on Discord, if you enjoy doing this, maybe we all can do something like this. Cause I know you have a YouTube channel as well, so.
Yeah. I'll talk to the guys about it and see what they say.
Yeah, it depends on how you feel about using this feature. It's not hard to set up. It's basically you go to your channel to where your live streams at. You go to create an event, and once you
Mhm.
create an event, you just give everybody the link to the thing so they could join and stuff like what you had to do,
Right, right.
and then that's how they get in it. But I think we got a viewer. I'm about to check right now.
Yeah, for sure, dude. It's all good, brother.
And it doesn't hangouts don't even use a lot of data, to be honest. Like it you could stream for like hours. Like it doesn't use a shit ton of data or nothing.
Yeah, I hear you,
I
brother.
guess it's mostly because it's nothing really happening but people talking, so.
Yeah.
But yo, Sir Embryon, welcome to the stream. What's up?
Yo, how's it going, dude?
The only thing about it though with this mode, you have to actually pull up the comments in order to see. That's the only bad thing about it. You have to kind of pull up the chat or whatever
Right, right, right.
in order to see who's saying what.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm gonna try, dude.
But then again, if you use OBS and shit, then that wouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem for you.
Right, right, right.
He say he's doing a video or something like that and drawing.
Oh, nice, man. Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, the way YouTube is not really. YouTube is strict when it comes to like copyright and saying the N word and things like that. But other than that, they're not that strict.
Right, right.
Like you could have people could bash black people 24/7 on this website, but the minute they say the N word, they're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what happened with you remember PewDiePie? That's what happened with him. He said the N word. Look how much trouble he got into.
Yeah, dude. Definitely.
Mm, yeah, character reveals, which is something I do every week. Copyright is something. Yo, Sir Imbrim, if you like to join us, man, you can, man. I could give you the links if you want to hop on. I usually use this like for my main one to like vent and stuff like that, because that's what
Right,
YouTube is for.
right.
Talk about like bullshit. Then my dad, he gonna come home once again drunk, so I'm gonna have to try to stay out his way and shit. That's what he doing right now. He out there drinking somewhere with his friends or something.
Jesus, dude.
Right. That's probably why, and I hate to say it, that's probably why he gets so mad at the time because he knows deep down he's a piece of shit. That's why he gets mad all the time because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
That's probably why he get mad at the time because he know, and all that shit stems from that alcohol when you drink as much as you do. And he want to say that I'm this and that, but I have more common sense than he does.
Right, right.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause I know you could be drunk too, but I don't know what kind of alcohol will make you say whatever you said today.
Right, right.
He might be drinking himself into exactly, sir. And that's what's gonna happen because he's out there drinking. Then he get pissed. I wonder why he gets so much strokes. Like, gee, old man, I don't know. Maybe if you tone it down with the drinking, you'll be all right. You don't gotta have a you don't gotta have a beer every fucking day. Like that's what he does, bruh. Every day he's gotta have a beer. Every day.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of alcohol consumption. That's why So at the same time, I'm not too surprised he said what he said about me because his mind is basically fucked up after all that alcohol, you know?
Right, right,
Because that's what that shit does to you. It fucks your head up.
right, right.
hmm And if he ain't out there getting drunk, he out there sure as hell doing other stuff. That's for sure. hmm When your dad, when your dad drunk, you seem to get dumber and way more irreverent and sick, and just it's a disaster. You even get your that's true. You could get yourself killed. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Alcohol kills brain cells. That's why most people they can't think clearly anymore. You already know Achilles.
Sure do, my
Mhm.
man. Sure do.
And they want to say, oh, if you read his comment, they want to say, oh, people with autism are retarded. But this is some intelligent shit. Like this is some intellectual shit that my homie is saying. You know.
Yeah.
hmm One thing about us though, when you have disabilities, your mind moves twice as faster compared to the normal person. You know.
Right. It's like a majority. Like there are things that we may not be. What's that word I'm looking for? Like there are things that with people with disabilities that they may not be good at, but when it comes to the mindset, that's the part
Right.
where it's like much better. And we had this conversation. Me and you, we talked about this before. Like with people that have autism. Like my nephew, um, he has that, but he's really smart. Like when it comes to, he's maybe only like what 8 or 9, but he knows like all the stuff about computers, like the stuff that I don't even know, man. And I was like, holy
Right.
shit. And he knows all about like when Nintendo first came about and Sony. But then the thing is, like he's smart, but then when it comes to the social aspect, that's the part where he kind of he has trouble. He has trouble speaking to others. But when it comes to himself, he's he's on point with a lot of stuff.
He
He's
probably,
a
like you said,
brilliant
he
kid.
probably just antisocial too. You know, so you
Yep.
know,
Hmm.
like they want to say, oh, like in high school they'll try to pick on you because they be like, oh, you a nerd, you be very uncool or boring or some shit like that. But in
Yeah.
reality, the nerds are always the most intelligent, like for real.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. And so I agree with that shit, dude. You know.
Think about, like I'll tell you, think about Spider Man for example. He was a fucking
Yeah.
he was his story behind him is he was a nerd. Peter was getting picked on every day. Like he didn't do shit. He just dealt with it.
Yep.
But
Yep.
then all of a sudden, he get bit by a spider and get turned into this super powerful superhero and stuff.
Hmm. Exactly
Mm.
though. Exactly. And that's when he starts kicking ass, dude.
Right. It's like,
And
okay, think about how the jocks would feel like, damn, this dude turned into a hero, a fucking hero, and we was
right.
picking on him.
Right.
You know how powerful
I
that shit
see.
is when you say you a hero?
Yeah, man. And see, this
Mm.
this is the thing that I like always find it mind boggling though. When it comes to like um different types of cliques or like the jocks, the preps and stuff, and they would pick on the geeks or the nerds, and it sucks. But then yet they become successful, and then they're like, oh damn, uh, we were wrong and all that stuff. We should have not done that, or they say they'll be surprised about, um, they'll be surprised about that shit. Like, oh shit, this guy used to pick
And
on,
that
he's
thing,
very
the
popular
thing that
in
was
gaming.
pissing me off about my dad is like ADHD and autism is not the same thing. My homie Chris say it
Yep.
is not the same thing.
No, but it's not. Honestly, God, it is not.
And for some reason he can't. I'm gonna tell him one day he needs to stop with all that shit because that's not nice, especially about your own child. I don't care if you drinking and shit like that, but it's like
Yeah.
that's kind of taking a little. And then you told me in front of a girl, really?
Yeah. That's like a low blow, you know.
Right. It's like, okay, there's probably, okay, obviously I have problems. Everybody got fucking problems. That don't mean you have to tell the whole world. 'Cause at the end of the day, that makes you into an asshole, not me. Because like, damn, aren't you his father? Like what the fuck, dude? Who said some shit like that? You know?
Right, right.
That's how most people look at it. Like, damn, dude, what the fuck with that? You know?
Right, right.
Yeah, I'm reading. Did you hear what Sir Emery said? He said some good shit, man. And he said, and that shit, alcohol could be like it could be like a supercomputer, man. Like just learning to keep doing it and doing it, keep getting that spiral, just can't stop. You know it. You know.
Right, right, right.
For him to say, "Oh, he a little slow." Really? I'm like, wow. And the last thing about it, Akil, is he'll say hello to you, like what's up, like nothing happened at all.
Dang.
Like it's not fucked up. I know you heard me, like I didn't say it, but it's like, come on now, you know I'm right here. You know I can hear you, so it's like, why would you, you know?
Right.
Like I'm so fucked up to the point I don't understand basic English or some shit. Like I don't know what he I don't know he making fun of me or some shit.
Yeah, that's part of that's like that's really messed up, you know.
Right. And like FYI, people with autism are fucking smart as shit. Like,
Right. What it is like we talked about before. It's a lack of the lack of education, the lack of knowledge of the situation. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah, okay, you might have feel bad, but like, come on now, you gotta think about how that shit sound. You basically calling your own child slowly. You gotta understand how that shit sound, man. How that sounds coming out of a dad so-called father's mouth.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's embarrassing. Yeah, exactly, sir. It's embarrassing and hurtful. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right, bro. Like nobody should. You don't have to tell the whole world that okay, your son got a problem. Like, okay, you don't gotta tell the whole world that.
Mhm.
But you see, this is how it be. Whenever he drinks, he acts stupid and shit. And then when people say something like "You my brother told me," he said, "No, you're retarded." And he said, "Ain't nothing wrong with Shy." He said, "No, you're retarded." Not you know.
Right.
And he is because if he was so smart, if he have a problem, he wants like I could say you like he autistic or some shit because you supposed to know your child, right?
Hmm.
And he can't tell me anything. He can't tell me anything about myself based on
Right.
what he think he see versus
Right.
not what you think you see is not what you know. It's like okay, he don't want to do this and that's like he being lazy, but then you don't understand. You don't know how this shit's affecting me. You don't know that.
Right. Right.
It's just like oh he thinking that oh okay you know he fine or whatever he's straight he always fine like no I'm a human being like shit. Like my auntie said a long time. And it's sad to say that's what he's doing. He's being a bully, and it's sad to say, you know.
Hmm.
Whatever problem he has inside of him, he's taking it out on me, and you can't be like that, you know.
Right.
Yeah, Sir Embryom's a beast, man. He really is a beast.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly, Sir Embryo, because they don't know what we go through as people with disability. They don't know what we go through on a daily basis. The mental struggles we have to go through, you know.
Right. Right.
Mm. It's bad enough I was diagnosed with anxiety, depression. The next, you know, Dad's not talking stupid. He want to say, "Mom crazy." Like, no, Mom ain't crazy. Mom got good comments, and it's like your ass made her crazy, you know. And I
Right.
hate to
Right.
and I hate to be like that, but there's just times where I'm just getting to the point where I'm just like I'm really starting to hate my fault, and it's like I've been seeing that quite a bit, you know.
Right.
And I hate the fact that I feel like that, but that's how it's becoming, you know.
Right.
That's why I say, man, if I like I said, if my dad would have passed, right, Achilles, not like I said, if I don't cry, and that's it, that tells me just how far I've gone, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I just like damn, you know. But if I
Mhm.
cry, and that shows I still care to a certain degree, you know.
Right.
He's already have enough of my plate. I don't need you to add to it. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, Sir Imram, he's a really cool dude. He has autism, and he's one of the smartest motherfuckers out there. Huh?
Nice, man.
Hmm. And people don't. Even my friend Chris, when you talk to him on the phone, he but he's a chubby white guy, but he's a homie, like for real. You be like,
Yeah,
oh, this is amazing. You wouldn't even know he has autism until he tells you. But any mental disorder or whatever disorder is different for different individuals. Everybody don't. It's not the same for everybody.
hmm,
You know.
right, right.
And Russell, I love that, but at the same time, you must just understand that, like, they're like, oh, he just drank. But no, you can't put everything on the alcohol because everything is not. No, alcohol not gonna make you say something that fucked up. That's real fucked up. It really is.
Right, right,
Hmm. Like I said, alcohol ain't gonna make you say no shit. Like.
right.
Hmm. Hmm. It could be a lot of reasons that he's acting that way because I'm pretty sure he felt that energy though, Achilles, but he knows I've lost a lot of respect for him.
Right, right,
He felt that energy. That's probably why he acted stupid as he does.
right.
Hmm. Hmm. Moderation is key. If he did that, he would be a much better man. Yeah.
I hear you, brother.
Then he's like, oh, he want to tell my sister. He want to tell my sister, I want a better relationship with him. Like, you want a better fucking relationship, but you calling me autistic and shit. What the fuck is that? That's stupid. You know.
Yeah.
Let me go and lock this. Let me go and lock this door because he gonna come through this way.
All right.
Lock this door. All right, you know what I'm saying? That is like better things, better words you could use. Like, it's still been bad, but at least say he had trouble comprehending. At least say something like that. That wouldn't have been as bad.
Right, right.
Something like that. Still, it would have been bad, but it wouldn't have been as bad as saying those words. Yeah, you insulting me. It is like adding more fuel to the flame, which will be hell for everyone. Yeah. Honestly, he's right though because they give us so much shit. It's only a matter of time before we snap. It's only a
Hmm,
matter of time.
hmm. Exactly, man. It's like to say.
It's
It's like the
open.
saying, man. Huh? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I was gonna say it's like that saying, man. Like the quiet ones are the ones that are very ruthless. Very deadly. The ones that talk a lot of smack, that's all they got. But the ones that are quiet, that's the ones you gotta look out for. Like you watch out for them, man. Watch out. You gotta watch out for those ones because they could be the most. Excuse my language. They could be the most fucked up person you ever meet.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Like that saying goes, my dude. Never judge a book by its cover. I gotta look for that quote, dude. There's a certain quote that um. Hey, you there, bro? I think you went AFK. Uh, no, not AFK, but I'll probably be right back. So, how are you guys doing today? Hope the viewers are doing well. Uh, you know, uh, 'cause, 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 uh, 'cause Let me go ahead and find out. Sorry, viewers, I don't know what you guys are saying because I don't have it. What am I looking for? Let me see if I can find Shadow's YouTube page. I know it's here somewhere. I gotta find it. Shadow. I'll wait till it comes back though. Again, guys, I do apologize. I don't know how many people are listening in or watching right now. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, just in case if you guys are curious though, I go by the name of Achilles the Juggernaut on Twitch or Achilles 249 on YouTube, I believe. No, I'm sorry. It's called. My name is Armstrong on YouTube and Achilles the Juggernaut on Twitch. I mostly do streams on Twitch. There he
What you
is.
what you say, Achilles?
I was trying to get a hold of you, but I guess you were AFK, so I was just trying to talk to your viewers, and I was just saying, just for those who, well, just for those who don't know who I am, and I try to introduce myself.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's your, where are you're doing it through YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your YouTube channel? I keep forgetting, my dude. My bad.
Let me give it to you.
All right, much appreciated, brother.
No problem.
All right.
Okay. Let's choose to get it. What do you say? Heck, there is a TV true called Beware of the quiet ones. Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. Like you said, the quiet ones will fuck you up because they ain't about talking.
Right, right. It's true. Like, and I will say this though, I don't mean to change subject so quickly, but just kind of like kind of kind of make a point on this one. Like, for example, the whole school shootings. Um, everyone doesn't like that. Everyone hates that stuff. People wish that doesn't happen, but it happens. And what I from what I've read and what I've watched documentaries and all that stuff, people say that these teenagers that go to school shootings are because they were bullied, they were picked on, and people made fun of them, and in return, you know, you guys already know the outcome of that. It sucks though, but you know what I mean. It's like it's you know it's just fucked up in general how people it's fucked up how people these days think it's fine to like pick on others or just belittle them and talk a little to them.
Right,
And
exactly.
when the moment comes where something happens where that particular person blows up or let's go shooting, they're like, oh, they start feeling sympathy. They start asking questions. Why was he like this? It's because the people that picked on that particular person made them like that.
And it's usually the jocks they'll pick on the quiet ones mostly, huh? The
Right,
ones who stay to
jocks,
themselves. Yeah.
preps,
That's why it's so called bully. It's like say he wakes up hunted, having voices in his head and shit like kill them all.
yeah.
Hmm.
And that's again, I mean, that's a fucked up part.
That's true. That shit could make you could get a little schizophrenic off that mess. You know.
Yeah, because again, like especially when you're growing up, when you're going through puberty, um, your your mind is still developing. You're trying to understand all this stuff, and then when people are doing all these fucked up things to you, you have a defense mechanism. We all do. We take it
Right.
wrong. We ask ourselves questions: Why are they doing this to us? What did I do wrong? We start to belittle ourselves. Our confidence goes way low. It's because of stuff like that
For you
happens.
totally interrupted. Yeah, I just saw my dad too. He talking about the door being unlocked or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I hear you, brother. I hear you.
I could get him and tell yeah, he got, you can tell he got problems.
Yeah. Again, like people forget. People forget
How to
to
treat somebody, right? How to treat somebody.
not only how to treat somebody, but yeah. Well, I was gonna add to that, like people also forget that that we're human beings. We can only take so much until we break, and like
Exactly.
people, it's 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 just bad, dude. It's just really
Right.
bad.
Like they say, like what happens, they say, "Oh, brush it off." It should be like, "I'm a human being for one. I'm not no machine. Just because I don't express how I feel on me, I ain't feeling shit. You
Right.
know."
Yeah.
And he gonna go in there by that woman and do whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
Who knows, man?
That's why mom being gone was the worst thing that could possibly happen because now he tripping even harder now because she going and he bringing all these women over and it's just
Damn, man, that's crazy. I'm telling you, brother.
treating
You get.
people.
I was gonna say, man, like I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is the part where you take you start planning your future, bro, while you're still young.
Yeah.
Don't I know it's scary, man. Like shit, like the future's scary, but you don't want to prolong this anymore. Especially that the stress and pain that you're going through, man. You want to be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be successful. And I'm out of here. You have
Right.
your home place, home family, and all that stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
But like I said, with that, at the rate the ad is going, he ain't gonna be here for too much longer, and that's the reality because he's drink.
Hmm.
He just came in here. He just randomly said, "Hey, the door last night was locked and stuff." Like, don't remember the door being unlocked or open. Like, what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sure do, man. Sure do. Never judge a book by its cover. That's the need to treat everyone with respect and be humble.
Exactly. For real, man. It's good to have to be an inventor. That's why I'm still here because I didn't have my game and I was inventing. It'd be even worse for me because
Hmm.
he said basically fly out the nearest nest and make your life and make it a living hell. It's the perfect thing that we've been doing since we've been here.
Hmm.
Just putting up with this man bullshit for years, man.
Hmm.
Years. But you see, though, I was wrong. I just missed my home when I was younger. That's why I came back. But I was like, now that I think about it now, ain't shit down here for us, man. Like we were better off in Texas. I mean, in Tennessee,
Right.
ain't shit down here for us.
Right.
But it's just like you're a little kid, you be missing home. You don't see the bigger picture. That's why mom came back in the first place for us.
Right.
That's what I said. I might have fucked her up in the process on that end because I sent her here to basically deal with my dad, and I ain't realized that, because I ain't know the kind of person he was and still is.
Right.
And she did shit for us, man. For us, like. And my brother told me, he said stress and shit. He's that leads to cancer, man. Like that's what he was saying.
It's
He
true.
said he's like getting so stressed out all the time and stuff.
It's true, man. Like again, like think about it, like
Honestly, he is a certain. I mean, it's sad to say he's just this basically this. I hate to say that he's this evil entity in my house where it's like he gonna be nice woman, then he gonna be an asshole the next minute. He just gonna flip out over the smallest things. That's basically what That's what demons do. They gonna be nice. It's like okay, I'm gonna be nice to you, but then I'm gonna come fuck with you later. That's what demons do. Cause that's that is Achilles. Devils love torturing people, man. That's what they do.
hmm yep, exactly, man.
Hmm.
It's like that. It's like that saying. Like remember the one I told you uh, about all the gods, all the heavens, all the hells are within you.
Right.
Whatever decision we make in life, that is you know how we will be. Now, I'm not saying if you do a lot of good things in life, you'll become a god. No, I'm simply saying that you know you do good in life, God will take care of you. You do a lot of bad stuff in life,
Gotta punish
God
you.
God will punish you, and you can say hello to the devil himself right in the face. As much as I don't want to scare people, but I would say this though: if the way that humanity keeps this up, I fear the worst that God will punish us one day.
That's true. He's getting tired of the sin. He's gonna come and he's gonna take the world completely. Cause everybody keep fucking up.
And people are gonna ask why this happened. What did we do wrong? Well, it's simple. You guys did the most fucked up thing in the world, which is hurt others, harm others, kill others because of greed and money and all that other stuff, or because it
Right.
made you feel good. But who am I the one to say? It could be wrong. But I do one thing I do know for sure is, especially when it comes to being human and being courteous and being who you are. If you do, if you fuck up in life, you will have a fucked up life. You do good in life, you have a good life. You know, that's the way I see it.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm. But who knows, man? Right?
That's true though, because people don't understand that though. God is a good guy, but at the same time he's getting pissed off. He'll forgive you, but that don't mean he's not angry at the same time.
Right. Exactly.
It would say it sucks when that happens. I deal with demons often, but it's said yeah, that's what I'm saying. But everybody got their own inner demons they have to deal with.
hmm
Be a human, not a monster. You heard of mine. Be a human, not a monster.
Yep.
Hmm. That's true because only a monster will fucking rape somebody. That's a monster, you know.
No, well,
You can't
not just. It's not
because
just
you can't.
about rape. It could be everything. Killing.
I'm just saying that that's an
Innocent
evil thing. You can't get no eviler than that, or like you said, or a child or something. You can't get no worse than that.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Like
But
there's.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, like one thing's for sure. Just raping in general, that's just fucked up. Regardless of what age it is, it's completely fucked up. Second, you know, I will see this also. I'd like
that's
to add
true.
on
Though a
to like,
monster is someone who lives on hatred.
right, yeah,
Hmm.
and at the same time, it's because rather like this is how I see it. I do believe
No
people
matter,
deserve
think
to.
about it this way too, Achilles. In
Mhm.
hell, no matter how many damn souls down there, hell won't get any smaller. It's gonna continue to be
Oh
enormous.
yeah, oh yeah, and if it's your soul will be tortured for eternity, and I know there's people out there that don't believe in God and they have their own religion. That's totally fine though, but still, be a good person. You don't have to be that. that
It's like think
complete
about it this way. It's like think about it this way. Like you want to it's like you want to be in a kingdom where there's peace and love versus a
Mhm.
kingdom where there's dark depression and evil, pain, angst, all that shit.
Right, right.
For eternity, everlasting damnation.
Exactly.
Jalen.
I'm I can't answer that, my dude. I'm sorry, man. That one I can't answer.
Nah, he was talking to me about that, but yeah.
All right.
I was just laughing because that's Jalen for you. He just randomly comes in and says something about black people, which I'm not mad at him about that, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he's a buddy of yours.
Yeah, that's just Jalen for you. He
Yeah.
sometimes he randomly come in, he just asks you something about black people or just something in general like that.
Yeah. It's all good though. It's all good.
Hmm.
Yeah, what's good, man? What's good, Jalen?
Oh, Sir Imriam Coon is basically another reference of the N word. It's another offensive term for black people. It's just like spooks. Like what the fuck? Dude, when he said, "What are you spooks doing?" You're like, huh? You know,
Jesus, dude.
I did really. Yeah, Jalen, I don't exactly. It is a racist word, exactly. It's another way of saying the N word, pretty much. But yeah, they to answer your question, Jalen, they gonna call they black people who call themselves coons is just the sellouts, the ones who go about Uncle Records, pretty much the ones who protecting white supremacy and things like that.
Hmm.
Then yeah, that's what a coon is. The typical black slave gonna be like, they doing this, master, they doing that, master. Like, nah, that's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
Hmm. Black people are united people. That's true. We are the united people, and it's just like because everybody they want a funny thing, but they want to make fun of us Achilles. But when the white people forgetting they black people too, because black people were the first human beings. Everybody started in Africa.
Hmm.
Because you got to remember when God made Adam and Eve, He made them from dirt, and what is dirt? Black. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a white man when he was being racist and shit. He wanted to make being black is ugly and it's not beautiful. So it got like a lot of black people to stop embracing their skin and start fighting each other and stuff. Mhm. Which honestly, skin color doesn't make you beautiful. That's foolish. I'm about to say asinine or whatever. That's yeah, exactly. So black is original because the first human beings were black. Nobody was no white people then. White people was created when the black people was living in caves and they lost their pigmentation. But you see, a lot of people didn't know that. You know, Achilles. That's
Yeah,
why
man. I understand.
they developed pale skin because they was in caves for so long. You know, eating raw meat and shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, man. What? Go tell a white person go back to the caves. Watch how mad they get because they know it's true. Tell 'em, go back to the caves. It was just like fucking do you remember like Far Cry Primal when he was in they were sleeping in caves and shit?
Oh, I never played that one before.
Oh, it's pretty fun. Yeah, back then there was no Mexicans, no Cubans, no Greeks, and whoa, oh boy, exactly. There was none of that shit. It was just regular people, just regular cavemans. There was no English language. There was no German. There was none of that shit. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm. He said, "It's asinine." I'm having a better night. You know they say they be like, what they say, kids forgive, never forget.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true. You can forgive, but you never forget.
Mm-hmm. Forgive, but never forget.
Yeah, exactly. Back then, they were intelligent animals. What you think about that?
Yeah, I would. You know, I
I
think
mean,
every like I was gonna say like for me, I believe every living creature is intelligent in their own way.
exactly. The only difference between Hangouts, like I said, Hangouts and in Discord is Hangouts been around longer. That's the only difference,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna continue to be around too because it's by Google, like everything else. Funny thing is, said women don't forget ever. They don't. Nobody forgets. We're human beings, regardless of gender.
Mm-hmm. We always will remember something.
Right. But yeah, YouTube is strict when it comes to like rules, but they're not strict when it comes to communication or talking about
Right.
certain topics, as you can
Right.
see. Cause Twitch, if I say that stuff, I'll be in trouble right now for even saying, but it's not Twitch, so.
Right. Right.
And that's what dude who was doing it with that girl in the video. Like, of course he was gonna get banned. Twitch is not. There is a such thing as Pornhub. Twitch isn't meant for that. Twitch was designed for gaming and only gaming.
Right. Right.
It was never for anything else. Oh, Michael B. Jordan, nice. I thought that was him.
Hmm?
Michael B. Jordan, do you know him?
Definitely, I do.
Yeah, Mike from the Black Panther.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, and the
Yeah.
other movies, though. Yeah.
Like he told the white people this true. He said, "Oh, okay, these are artifacts that you basically stole from my people." Do you remember that scene?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm. And that's true because white man took all our shit. They took that. They took that. They took and almost basically almost conquered Africa almost.
Mhm.
But they wanted to.
Yeah.
And people giving him hate. You know why?
How come?
Because he was dating a white girl.
I will say
I,
this though, like I mean, I don't mean my bad. I don't mean to interrupt though, but like I will say this, it's like I understand. Like okay, I was just people like for people to you know like let's say if their girlfriend or boyfriend is different race other than themselves, people
they're gonna
people just go
judge.
yeah they go quick to judge. I'm like
Like they're
to
trying
me
to
like
say that. Yeah, my bad, but they were trying to say it from the black perspective. They were trying to say, here you are making this movie trying to fight for black people, but then you a sellout because you dating a white woman or something like that.
but see the thing is yeah no I hear you out there, but the thing is kind of like like if again like if if Michael B. Jordan if he's happy with this girl, man, hey man, that's his life, dude. Same goes with others. Like if like what I'm trying to get at, it's people shouldn't be so quick to judge, man. They don't run his life. Neither does anyone run
Exactly.
our life. Only we ourselves run our lives, and we make the choices that we want to make. But again, it's social media. I still believe that social media, it's it's all fucked up. It's all evil. And it's like it's good and bad. Mainly bad because people have that freedom to say whatever they want to say. But yet when they when it's in person, they're not gonna say a goddamn thing. Only very
Right.
few people will. Yeah, we had this conversation before where
Because they, they,
you know
they safe. There's no repercussions. I mean,
Yep.
this like I said, they say it is freedom at the same time. That's even an illusion too, because there's still a lot of shit you can't say. Some people don't understand that.
Right. Right.
There's
And the
still
thing
a
is,
lot of
you know, I
like this is the First Amendment is freedom of speech, but at the same time, there's still a lot of shit you can't say. Like for example, if it was freedom of speech, I would be able to
mhm.
run around and say, "Oh, I fuck people's wives and not get hit or get a backlash."
Yeah, exactly. And see, the thing is, like, you know, a lot of people a lot of people misuse the whole freedom of speech. You know, like, yeah, you
Right.
know, freedom of speech, you know, stand up for your rights, which is totally, you know, that's good. You know, definitely stand up for your rights, but at the same time, don't abuse it because like you said, that's a really good example, Shadow. You know,
Right. There's still some shit you can't say.
right, right, right.
Like for example, when it
I
comes down to
mean,
government business, you can't whatever they tell you, you can't talk about that. That's not freedom. You can't talk
yeah,
about what goes on in the government. That's not freedom of speech.
yeah, no, exactly though. Like, you know, exactly, man. Especially if you talk about the government, man. If you
That's true,
if
sir.
you like, for example, man, if you talk about something about, like, you know, about the Area 51 or anything that has to do with aliens or stuff that the government does not want people to know about, because it could cause a public like freak out, and people will start like causing riots and all that stuff. People will start going crazy. You know, like I've heard stories where people, a few people talk about the government trying to expose them, and all of a sudden they're gone. Rather, they were found dead in their own home due to a heart attack or something. And I'm just saying, man, you know, you got to be careful what you talk about.
Right, exactly. Like he said, think before you speak, and that's true.
Exactly, yeah. And like, and it's just, oh my god, I hear so much of this shit, you know, um, about, like, people saying, especially like now that you know how Trump is our president, people will say, oh, like, I can say whatever I
Bro.
want to say, because it's freedom of speech. It's like you are totally misunderstanding the concept of that, you know,
Right,
and like it's like they're abusing the system, you know. But
right.
again, but again, even so, like, I hate to say this, but even so, if we were to talk about it, as we're talking about right now,
You get in
it's not
trouble.
gonna. But
Or
no, no,
something
it's not that we get in trouble. It's just that it's not gonna make a difference because there's a
right.
lot of
They
ignorant
don't
people
understand. They
out
think
there
it
in the
right. Like
world.
they say, right. Like they think that it's freedom of speech, this and that, but they don't understand the bigger. See, I always think about the bigger picture and shit. They actually understand the bigger picture of freedom of speech.
Right.
Freedom of speech was meant to say like if you want to go logically, freedom of speech is basically having the freedom to say like a lot of things without backlash, but be aware of what type of things you speak of
Mm.
or what type of
Right.
things you're getting into. So
Right.
it's
Right.
really like we have freedom of speech more like I would say maybe 70 or 85% maybe or less.
Right.
Something around there, like what you think, something around there, right? Something like that.
Right. Right.
But they'd be like, oh, but oh, you can't, in different countries, you can't do such and such. Like, you might not be able to do it a little more, but here,
Right.
there's still a lot of. Even my mom always said all the time. She said, "Be careful what you say on the internet." And I see what she said because freedom of speech is an illusion. You still got to be careful.
Mhm. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Like
Mm,
like Sir Abrams said, you know, like you can't make fun of 9/11 or Pearl Harbor, and he's honestly right, and we had this discussion yesterday. Remember, Shadow? Like, there's a lot
yeah,
of these people that make fun of 9/11 and Pearl Harbor, especially 9/11. And I'm just like,
and
that
they
is the
get it,
most fucked
and
up
they'll
thing you
get
could
in
ever
trouble
do.
for that. They'll get in trouble for that mess, and then they want
Yeah,
to say,
yeah,
I thought this was freedom of speech."
yeah. They'll say some stupid shit like, "Oh, I thought it was freedom of speech," or, "Oh, I'm just joking." I'm like, nah, dude, you don't joke about stuff like that, especially that people died. And
Right?
then
People that
they'll say
that's
some
all the time.
they'll say some dumb shit. Yeah, they'll say some. I'm so sorry to drop, brother, but they'll say some dumb shit saying like, "Oh, wasn't my family member that died, or not someone that I know." It's like, that doesn't matter, man. People died, innocent people. Those are the ones,
Exactly.
you know. Like I told you, I told you, my sister's best friend. She was on the plane that hit one of the, she was on the first plane that hit uh two towers, man. Oh, twin towers,
Scary
and
shit.
that's some fucked up shit. Imagine that. She was, my sister's best friend's friend was gonna go, was on her way home from a trip, and well, what do you know?
Right, that's some
Imagine that
scary
shit.
shit because I couldn't
Imagine that
imagine
fucking shit.
myself being on a plane and knowing I have a few seconds. Like I'm basically gonna be dead in a few seconds.
Right,
Like that's some scary shit. Who knows what they're thinking? Like Jesus Christ, I'm really about to die.
right.
Like shit.
Yeah, man. And
And they be doing like bro, they did so many memes in that server of swags like fucking like hanging black people and shit. Like I'm thinking to
that's
myself
fucked
like,
up.
why the fuck do you have this shit? It's not no damn joke. Like if you did your fucking history, you know that my ancestors were fucking hung and fucking burned by the KKK. Like
It's because they're all immature dumbasses. They're all fucking kids. They don't know shit. And if they're teenagers, they're more they're fucking dumbasses because they know that shit should not be made fun of. You know.
right, like people they don't understand, but bro, people literally have been hung just for being black. So it's like
Yeah, it's fucked up. And see, this is how I see it, man. Like because these young dudes, man, they haven't experienced how life is. They haven't experienced how death is. They haven't got blood on their hands. And the moment they do, them they're not gonna say shit because they're all fucking ignorant. They're all immature as fuck. You know. I mean, like you get what I'm saying, right?
right, exactly.
Yeah, like for them to say all this shit, dude, like, it's like one, they're not educated. Two, they're fucked up people. Three, their parents didn't raise them right. And
Right,
four,
exactly.
when they get older and when they realize how really life is and how fucked up the things are, the things that they said and made fun of, it will tear them apart. It will break them. And if
He
it
said,
doesn't break
"God
them,
rest her soul."
yeah, man. I know, no doubt, like her and her family, they're in the, they're up there in heaven, and I remember, dude, I remember 9/11. I remember I was on
Like I remember, I had
I was
a PSN friend who I blocked at first, unblocked because he's talking mess about oh he discriminated against Irish people, some shit like that. This and that. I'm telling like his like the dude grandfather about to die. I'm like, bruh, that discrimination is small. Come here and find out how it feels to be black, and then tell me you know what discrimination is.
right. See, yeah, because dude, again, a lot of these people, man, they said, oh, I feel discriminated. It's like, nah, dude, you don't know nothing about that shit. Like I will say this for the viewers. I'm half Filipino, half Japanese, and I was born and raised here in Los Angeles, California. But one thing is my parents they raised me right. They educated me and they told me that bullying, racism, that's not good at all.
Right.
That's not good at all. And I am so happy that my parents, not only like raised me that way to know what's right from wrong, but they educated me about how life is and how you can't do this and that for this reason. You know, it's just so
Ex-
sad, dude. But
exactly.
again, there's no such thing as a perfect world. Because if there is, we wouldn't have no wars. We wouldn't have any
That's why I
problem.
can't get fully mad at the races because like that's what I say like not I don't want to say all white people but they all have it deep down and you just got to bring it out because they all got a prejudice side and it's because they've been taught that racism has been passed down through generations. That's been a part
Right,
of the white culture. Like that they think they're better than other groups. Like that's been passed down through generations.
right.
Racism was never it never started. It's always been here since the dawn of time.
hmm
You
You know,
know.
I've yeah, and I hear like oh my god, I was gonna say, regarding about the whole, just kind of like sidetrack a bit, and there's one story that I never told anyone in the podcast, and I don't want to tell it here. I'll probably tell it in the next podcast that we do on Twitch, though. Um, it's about like it's regarding about bullying though, but like getting back to what I was saying about oh how there's people out there that's like they bully and all of a sudden when someone tries to take their own life, they start getting concerned about that person. They start trying to be their friends because what it is they start feeling guilt because they know they're at fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, racism is like a like it's like a plague. It is like a plague because it
Mhm.
just keeps going and going. If you keep on teaching your kids racism, it ain't never gonna end. It's just gonna keep growing.
Oh
That's the
no, yeah,
saddest truth. It's never gonna end.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna keep going and going.
Right. That's like
That's
because
what I'm
that's
saying
how
to
it
you,
started in the first place. The Europeans they started teaching their kids like, hey, this person a dark skin, he's worthless, he's pathetic, and he's a criminal. He's not. He's weak compared to us.
man. Yeah,
Or
that's
he's
for
a
damn
thug,
sure.
or they, black people fully unfunctional, like how the media portrays us. That we're
Right, right.
unfunctional, we're animals, and we kill each other, and we do all this evil shit or whatever. When then it's like,
And
and the
then that's
saddest thing about it though, like they want to us
mhm.
get us, but the majority, like not all of them, but the majority of them are pedophiles and shit, but they don't want to talk about that.
Yep.
I know pedophiles in every race, but you'll never find black people raping no little kids. You know.
Yeah, definitely know what you mean.
But then they try to justify and say, "Oh, the blacks are doing it." It's like, nah, you're not owning up to your issues. You focus on our issues. Like we ain't gonna never progress in this country until white people realize like they gotta fix their issues too. Now there are some people who's like, damn, I hate being white because of my people. Like Pyro, he's a good dude. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
I hate being white. He's like, I'm like, damn,
Holy shit.
right.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off, dude.
Yeah, he said he don't like his own people pretty much. Like he said that's how bad racism gets him to the point he don't like his own people. And I can understand why he's coming because it's like we all bleed the same blood. He's still a human being.
Mhm. Yep, exactly, man. And
Mm,
that's what I want to add on to that though. That's what people tend to forget though. People that are ignorant and just like racist or like just plain out like fucking stupid though. It's just tend to forget we bleed the same blood. Everyone has blood as in red. Our blood color is red.
exactly.
People tend to forget that. You know, last time I checked, we're not human beings with special powers or that can do different things. We're all the same. We
Yeah.
have skin, bones, organs, tissue, blood, brain, you know, and a heart. That's
Oh
what
yes.
from my understandings, we're all the same. There shouldn't be no, racism. There shouldn't be no hatred and stuff like that. But you know how society is today. Who knows what the hell is going to happen in the next 10 to 20 years?
Yeah, we probably all gonna be mixed anyway. Shit.
Right. Like I said, we all have a little bit of everything.
Right. And black people get down on, but fuck, we got white in us shit, just like we got Asian in us too,
Hmm.
because during slavery time the master was making babies with the blacks, so we all got a little white in us.
Hmm. Same thing
Mm-hmm.
with no, same thing with white people. They at least have like some type of you know blood of
Oh,
every other race.
they definitely got African in them. That's for sure.
Yeah, 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 man. That is definitely for sure.
Yeah, dudes. I said when that's what the dude said. Master ain't got time for poor white boys. Yeah,
Who knows, brother?
exactly. He said, "Hell yeah."
Hey, man, what's our how long we been doing the podcast for, brother? I lost track of time.
Uh, let me see.
All right. Just out of
Uh,
curiosity, no biggie. The reason why is
Yeah.
because I might have to leave soon.
Let me put like a name real quick on this thing
But yeah, for sure, my bro.
so I can see the how long.
All right. Yeah. Really quick for the viewers and listeners that are tuning in, guys, thank you so much for your support. Definitely, Shadow really appreciates it and singing with me. Definitely spread the word of Shadow's YouTube channel and your social media,
Oh, one
whatever.
hour.
And 1 hour? Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, all right.
Yeah, spread the word, man. Check out our big ass podcast on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cause we got
Shadow. Yeah, Shadow's in there. We're part of we're with it. We have a Discord group. We're called the Pod Streamers. And I host it on my Twitch channel. Um, you know, Shadow, if you don't mind, I'll put a link
yeah, go
on the chat.
ahead.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
If it don't work then I'll do it, but it'll be fine. Yeah, put down a link so that way they can go to it and
Mhm.
follow and do whatever they're gonna do.
Right, right. And we don't really have a set schedule of oh, hold up. Proof any website address, try again. Ooh, I guess I can't put a website on it. Let me
I'll
try
do it
again.
then, don't worry. Let me
All
see.
right, try one more time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me see if I can go to your channel and I can copy and paste
Mhm.
or whatever.
All right, for sure, bro. All right.
Yeah, they can say you also watching somebody's stream, something like that. This dude like he getting it in, huh?
What's up?
Copy link.
Mhm.
It was just a link to one of your one of our streams from prior last night, but they can still click on your name and follow.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Thanks for that, Shadow.
No problem. The comments gonna be here anyway, so even when the stream is done, they can still go back and read the comments. That's the cool
Mhm.
thing,
Right, right.
cause the YouTube comments don't go away. Hmm. He just
Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan is a beast, man.
yeah. He's a good actor, man. I really do like him.
Yeah. The funny thing, some people try to say, they want to say that we very, that we the least unattractive race. I'm like, what? Some race, they're like, boy, you better look up Michael B. Jordan.
Oh man, dude. One of my favorite movies of his is Creed. I don't know if you saw that one.
I'm like, look up Michael B. Jordan, look up Denzel, look up Usher, look
Ooh,
up
dude,
Will
Denzel,
Smith.
man. One of my favorite actors, dude. Denzel, one of my favorite actors.
And they want to say, oh, black people the least attractive race. That's stupid. Like, we still in they women like fucking drinking water. Like, what? You know?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
And the ones who are ugly, that's because they don't know how to take care and maintain themselves. They get into the dope and shit like that.
Hmm.
But like I said, they got ugly people in every race. Shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like the dude who was getting mad about the Asian. The people just take what you say too literal all the time.
Oh yeah, dude. That's true.
But I should be probably the majority of the app I'm using is teenagers. So
Hmm.
that's the opposite. So many people want us the exactly.
Yep.
I seen some ugly ass white people, man. Fucking white. The definition of white trash and shit. Like, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely. Man.
Like they always say, oh, like they're the most beautiful is race or what?
Oh, damn.
That's what a lot of times that's what they do when they go to these anonymous websites. They want to go to speak their racism without being attacked and shit. One dude say he was open about hating black people and shit, but then he said he not a racist. Like, dude, you're a hypocrite. That's stupid for you to say that. You know, that's
Yep.
also a movie, White Trash. You know.
Yeah.
He said for real, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Huh?
Yeah, man.
Funny thing is that's also a movie. And the best part is being recorded, but it might go away because of process, and that's the only thing about YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like, "Ooh, ah," that's how they do that, man. They're like, "Ooh, ah, ah, ooh," like, oh, what are they saying, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. They sound like caveman speak. It's like, "Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah," yeah, something like that, you know.
Yeah.
But you see, caveman, they had no concept of sound, so it's like they was just making noise. They ain't really know what they were doing or what sounds they were making.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was like okay, and it's only then until letters came up. I said, oh, okay, we got to equip a certain letter with a certain sound so people can know what sound to make. You know,
Right. Right.
so they because back then there was none of that shit. They didn't know what they was doing and stuff like that. You know,
Yep.
it's like Winja. Far Cry Primal was the perfect example. You know,
Yeah. I never played that one, to be honest. See.
it's pretty good, man.
Right on, dude. Right on.
It's like animals. We can't understand what they say, but it's something that's true. Can't understand animals, but they speaking to each other. We just don't know what they're saying.
Right. Right.
hmm We don't have that. We don't. They don't have the type of language that we have in our brains. That we hear them, but we don't understand. It just sounds like noise.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, cute little anime girls be like, "Hi," you know.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Shadow.
Yeah.
Yo, my bad, brother. I'm gonna go ahead. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, dude.
Oh, we can
Um,
stop it right here then, or
yeah, my bad. Because I saw the time. It's 8:27. I got to take care of some stuff before I knock
Nah, you
out.
good, bro. You good. That's fine.
All right, man. But
You
hey, man,
yeah,
thank you so much for having me on your podcast, brother.
no problem. It would have been like you could like I said, you could add a lot of people and stuff. So it's just like Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows, man? Hopefully,
they have their own language. It's similar. It seems similar. Yeah, they have their own language. It's called Proto Animal.
mhm.
Well, actually, if you want to think about Achilles during the before Adam and Eve, before Eve was created, Adam was technically capable of speaking to the animals, but that was before sin.
Right, right,
But now he can't. He can't anymore.
right. I hear you,
Yeah,
brother.
man, we're gonna try to have more too, bro. Next time, maybe you could join us, cause I was trying to get you to come, hop on and stuff. Cause I
Right.
would have gave you the link and stuff, so you could join the other podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been pretty fun though, but dude, it's pretty
Yeah, it was
fun.
actually pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. Thanks for that. All
Yeah,
right,
no
shit.
problem.
I gotta bounce, brother. But it was good talking to you again, and thank you for having me on your podcast.
Oh, no
Uh,
problem.
all right, man. Viewers and listeners, you guys have yourself a good night, and thank you for tuning in to Shadows podcast. Definitely spread the word. Help them out. All right, I'll catch you later, my brother.
All right.
All right, man. Be safe.